Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 girls. And I thought that I would share our 6th grade curriculum with you today that we've been using for the past 3 weeks. So we are 3 weeks into our homeschool year and most people share their curriculum before the start of the year. But I thought I would share it with you after we've been using it for a little bit. So that way, if I needed to make any changes, I could do that without feeling like, oh, I already shared my curriculum. So let's start. I'm looking at it right now. Let's start with my daughter's favorite subject. So she is using BJU English 6 and she is using the video course, which she is absolutely loving. She really enjoys that teacher. And if you watched my 10th grade video, then you know that's kind of surprising because BJU did not work out for my 10th grade girls. You'll have to go watch that video to see why. But she really enjoys this. So I love that. The next course that she's taking, which is also from BJU, is their brand new literature course. And she's also kind of enjoying this. She says, what is the point of literature? For me, honestly, I wanted her to do this because she just doesn't really enjoy reading and I wanted her to have some exposure. Maybe through this, she can find some genres that she enjoys. But that is her second course from BJU. Her third course, which the reason that I did this is because the more courses that you buy, you basically get one for free. So basically I got a course for free and because I needed to, I wanted to save money. So we are trying out their Heritage Studies video course as well. This is her least favorite course, but history is her least favorite course. So we're plugging away. She's doing okay with it. The teacher is not her favorite, but I think that's just because history is not her favorite. So I absolutely love the BJU setup. The way that they do the teaching, and then they have the student pause the video, tells them exactly what pages to read and exactly what pages to do in their workbook. It's so nice, honestly, because it just kind of, I don't want to say it frees me up, but it gives her all the independence that she needs. And my husband just really encouraged me for this school year to get things that she can do more independently, which I've seen a lot of growth with her in just 3 weeks of school. So I think that that's a positive. Before I forget, her math, because I don't have that here beside me, she is continuing on with teaching textbooks. She's in level 6. That was a whole debate for me. I didn't know if I wanted to keep her in teaching textbooks because it's not my favorite math, but when you've done it for a few years, you kind of just have to continue on with it. So my plan for her so far is to do teaching textbooks level 6, and then next year, more than likely put her in pre-algebra. But we'll just have to see how she's doing with her math. And by pre-algebra, I mean with Denison, because it's just amazing. So, okay, the next thing she's doing is his handwriting level 6. If you're familiar with The Good and the Beautiful, then you know that this is not their current cover. That's because this is their original edition and I didn't want to repurchase it. So all of my girls used The Good and the Beautiful to learn cursive. It's just super easy and simple and just straight to the point. And they've all done well. They all have very nice cursive handwriting. Okay, on to spelling. She's doing spelling 6. She's not using the video for this. I found this on clearance at Mardell, and so I just picked it up. And it's different. I will say that the words are quite difficult for 6th grade, in my personal opinion. Here is a little glimpse at that. But I do like the pages that she will do. Kind of teaches them the vocabulary of the words as well. But like I said, some of those words are a little difficult. So it's not a huge deal if she can't remember them all to me or not, because I mean, there's still words that I can't remember how to spell. or even pronounce. That's a different subject, and I'm gonna be 40. It took me a long time to remember how to spell the word rhythm, but okay, on to her last subject, which is science. I have quite a few different resources here. So last year we did Abeka. She just reads this. I do have the work pages that go along with it. She really enjoys just reading her science. But I wanted to do a little something with her this year because I didn't quite want to lose, you know, doing stuff together. So I did buy The Good and the Beautiful. We bought the Kingdoms and Classification unit. We're currently working through this one. And I don't love their science. I don't love it. She says it's not hard, and I agree with that. It's kind of surface level, but it's still something fun for us to do. So that's why I thought we're gonna do this 2 days a week. We're gonna do Abeka. She does Abeka twice a week, and then we do the other Good and the Beautiful unit twice a week. So kind of balances it out. So that way I'm not doing a science experiment with her every day, and she's reading her science, which she does enjoy. So I wanted to show you the other units that I purchased from them because, well, just to have. But this will probably be our next one, maybe. I don't know. Maturation and sexual reproduction. I can tell you that she is not going to enjoy this at all. And here's a little side note. This is where my chattiness comes in. I did not talk about this with my twins until they were a little bit older. And we didn't talk about sex until they were a little bit older. Mainly because they just weren't ready. They, you know, were pretty squeamish. But I feel pressured to do this because she's starting youth group in the 6th grade, which I don't like, but that's what our church does. And so I feel like I have to talk about this a lot faster because I want her to hear it from me and not somebody else, and certainly not at church. So the next 2 units that I bought are mammals and space science. So these are quite a bit thicker than the other 2, and maybe it'll be a little bit more in depth. I love that The Good and the Beautiful has videos to go along with their units now. So we do watch those. My girls say that the guy that narrates them, they're like, oh, his voice will put you to sleep. You know how it just relaxes you when you watch those documentaries on TV. So I bought her the grade 7 through 8 books, even though she's in the 6th grade. So mainly just because I wanted her to have the opportunity to do the extension pages. So there's that. But that's all that she's doing. I need to throw a little typing in there. I do have the typing from The Good and the Beautiful. It's just never been something that they're really excited to do. So if you have a typing program or curriculum that you like, drop it in the comments for me so I can check it out. I'd really appreciate that. I know that there's some free ones out there. I think there's one called typing.com. I think we tried that one before. I need to look into it again. But this is all her curriculum. We've not changed anything. So everything I chose for her was a hit so far. And there's some other stuff that I'm probably going to sprinkle in throughout her school year. Just some geography, states, countries, that kind of things. I have the stuff from Memoria Press, but we'll just see. Her school day is taking a good amount of time now, so I don't really want to put too much on her plate. I'm pretty good at doing that, so I don't want to do that in her first year of middle school. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you're using any of this curriculum, let me know down in the comments so we can chat. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.